Welcome to the San Antonio ISD's Family Power Hour Workshop Series. My name is Michelle Reyes, and I will be guiding you through this session called Student Beginning of the Year Assessments during the 2020-2021 school year. Today's objectives will be the importance of the assessments, 3 types of assessments and what they measure, how assessments will be administered, the timeline, next steps, and parent resources. So why are the assessments important? They measure how your child is doing academically. The results help teachers and parents set individual learning goals for their students, and the measurements ensure the best learning opportunities for each student. 3 types of assessments and what they measure. Circle progress monitoring on CLI Engage, which would be pre-K only. It would be administered 3 times a year, beginning, middle, and end. The total time to take this would be 86 minutes, and it's broken up over a 4-week period. And it can only be done on a Chromebook or iPad. This measures a student's progress in 15 skill areas. 9 are based on student and teacher interaction. 6 are based on the teacher's observations throughout the year. Parent involvement. Parents are needed in a remote setting to assist their student in accessing online platforms. For observables, parents will observe their student and answer the proctor's questions, agree and disagree. Parents cannot provide the answers for their student. Here's some more information. Teachers will contact parents to schedule assessments if students are receiving instruction remotely or offer the option to come in to take the assessment in person. Students receiving instruction in person will take the assessment at school. Ratio student to teacher is 1-on-1. 3 skill measured per week: phonological, awareness, rapid vocabulary, mathematic, and other skills. And it's administered in English and Spanish. MAP growth includes kinder to 8th grade, math and reading, high school, English 1 and 2, and Algebra 1. Administration began August the 24th. The total time for this is 45 minutes to 1.5 hours for all subjects. Chromebook remote, iPad in person, remote with Zoom via iPhone or other personal device. This measures a student's reading and math skills and pinpoints what skill each child needs in order to learn best. The parent involvement, none needed for most students. Here's some more information. Teachers will contact parents to schedule assessments if students are receiving instruction remotely or offer the option to come in to take the assessment in person. Students receiving instruction in person will take the assessment at school. Ratio student to teacher is 1-to-10. This includes MAP growth reading and MAP growth math, and is administered in English and Spanish. A Chromebook can use remotely or in person, and an iPad can be used in person, remote with via iPhone or other personal device. MAP reading fluency for kinder through 3rd grade. Administration began on September the 28th. The total time is 20 minutes. This can be done on a Chromebook remotely. It can be done on iPad in person, remote with Zoom via iPhone or other personal device. This measures a student's oral reading fluency, literal comprehension, and foundational skills, and identifies students that have difficulty reading. Parent involvement, none needed for most students. Here's some more information. Teachers will contact parents to schedule assessments if students are receiving instruction remotely or offer the option to come in to take the assessment in person. Students receiving instruction in person will take the assessment at school. Ratio student to teacher is 1-to-10. Student will need a headset and microphone provided by the district. Administered in English and Spanish. Chromebook remotely or in person can be used, an iPad in person, remote with Zoom via iPhone or other personal device. How assessments will be administered. Due to current events, Assessments will be administered in one of two ways: 1, remotely, or 2, in person. Remote assessment. If your child is taking an assessment remotely, teachers will contact the parents to schedule the assessment. A Chromebook or iPad can be used. iPad requires a second device to Zoom, such as a parent's cell phone, laptop, or etc. Parents may need to assist their student in accessing the online platforms. Parents should not assist their child with the questions because teachers need to get a clear picture of what the student knows. In-person assessment. If your child is taking an assessment in person, teachers will contact parents to schedule the appointments for the assessments. Only one parent may accompany the student. Parent involvement is not required. Safety protocols followed will include: temperatures will be taken upon arrival, COVID-19 symptom screenings completed before admissions to the building, hand washing, sanitizing upon arrival, mask, face shield, plexiglass if needed, and limited testers in the building at one time for safety. Here is the timeline. Circle progress monitoring for CLI Engage for pre-K only, administered 3 times a year, beginning, middle, and end. Total time is 86 minutes, typically broken up over 4 weeks. MAP growth, which is kinder through 8th grade math and reading, and high school English 1 and 2 and Algebra 1. Administration began on August the 24th. Total time is 45 minutes to 1.5 hours. MAP reading fluency is kinder through 3rd grade. Administration began on September the 28th. Total time is 20 minutes. And here are the next steps. Make sure your Chromebook or iPad is fully charged and functioning. Await teacher's call to schedule your child's assessment, remote only. Parent involvement may be needed for younger students. Parent involvement is not needed, however, for the older students. If you have any questions, contact your student's teacher or the testing coordinator. Next, we have some parent resources. As you can see on the left, the Family Toolkit from NWEA, which also in this section below you can see the link to their website. On the right of the screen, you can see family-friendly description of Circle, which is the CLI Engage website, and also below this section, you will also see the link to their website. Next, we will show you the Remote Assessment Administration sample video.
I've already scheduled the remote assessment time with my student and his parent. I'm going to log into CLI Engage and click on the remote assessment. Then I will click on the scoring guidelines for this assessment so I can reference the acceptable answers. Now I'm going to connect with my student and his parent through Zoom and will share my screen with them. Hi Yusuf, I'm so happy to see you today. Can you see and hear me?
Yes.
Can you tell me who's with you?
My mom.
Well, hi Mom, I'm so glad you guys could join us. Go ahead and get started. Give me a thumbs up if you can see the color green on your screen. Awesome. All right, so what is this?
A flamingo.
And what is this?
I don't know.
What is this?
Picnic basket.
If you have additional questions about assessments, please contact your student's teacher or the testing coordinator at your campus. This concludes today's session. Thank you for joining.